Across ESPN Wisconsin, live from Potawatomi Casino Hotel, where we will be hosting the ESPN Wisconsin Fantasy Football Draft here. Going to be a ton of fun. I'm Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace. Say something, Kyle.
Yeah, it's a good night tonight. It's time for me to win the KBN league tonight here at Potawatomi.
I don't care what you do, just give me co-manager.
Co-manager? What do you mean you got your own team?
I'm not going to be here tonight.
Oh, that's right. You weren't allowed to be here
tonight. The bride
tonight.
said no.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, welcome to the world of being married.
Well,
you want to do something,
I don't need powers to change lineups. I'd be happy to collaborate. You can have full ownership. You can take all the glory.
Struth, do you have a team? Are you drafting Struth?
I don't know who you're talking to.
Okay.
Just call him Strofe. I don't want to moody the rest of the show.
Strofe, are you having a team today?
Yes, I believe I'm team one.
Okay. Maybe you could be on his. I don't like sharing. I don't want you to have any decision-making power.
Kyle, I have bad news.
Well, it's funny you say that, Kyle, because last time we were in a league together, I won $7,500 as a co-manager. So it's your fault, your loss. My
team was better than his all year.
Yeah,
all year.
It's not the way the cookie crumbled.
Your team goes crazy. I scored the second most points that week, too, during the playoffs, didn't I?
Yeah, but who scored the first?
Oh, my God.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show at the Gruber Lofts is One Call, That's All Studios. KBN Nation, as always, hit us on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. This is more. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And what do you know, another day of Ben Brust trying to cut it way too close.
When will he learn?
Luckily, I did jury duty at one point in my life, so I knew how to make my way, like 2 years ago I did, at the Milwaukee County Clerk's office.
Oh, yeah, they got you. You moved here, they got you.
Yeah, it was a crazy case, criminal case.
Are you on a case?
I was a juror.
Guilty or not guilty?
I can say this now, right?
Yeah.
It was guilty.
Oh, mine was not guilty.
But
he was guilty though.
What the damn hell?
If the witness don't want to speak, I can't listen. Obviously she lying, but I can't convict somebody based off her evidence. I mean, what she said.
You act like you were the only juror.
We all said that. We all said he sound guilty, but the baby mama don't want him to be in jail. So I mean, what can we do? So we had to say not guilty. He was you ended somebody's life, Ben.
Well, it was a child abuse case.
Oh, yeah, lock him up forever. Lock him up and throw up the keys. throw away the keys.
And the judge had came up after we made the decision, not giving us any information as to if we, made the right choice. It was just informationally. But they were able to disclose that because the person that was the defendant, yes, the defendant was chained up, but we couldn't see it, if that makes sense. They had to do it under the table, so we wouldn't have the bias that he was guilty already. So he already had something going on, but that did affirm a lot of us that likely the conclusion that we came as a jury.
Good job, Ben. You put bad people away.
Civic duty was done. So I knew how to get to the courthouse, and we scheduled an appointment. And you know what I learned, Kyle?
What did you learn?
People are crazy.
We were
late to this. We're getting married in 2 days, on Friday, August 22nd. So of course I throw money at it. Let's get the expedited, $25 wait, 3-day grace period. I need this obviously to get married.
It came. Huh?
So there's no they just it's crazy. You basically pay $25, you get it on the spot.
Oh, wow.
Right, that's what happened.
$25 extra.
Yeah, it was a scheduling error, sort of thing, because Elizabeth had scheduled something but didn't realize the timing, so then we had to expedite it. So there was a real reason. My overall point was, some people walked in to the Milwaukee County Clerk, and they come up next to us. They're like, next, we want to get married. Okay, that's great. Do you have a driver's license? No, I don't got a driver's license.
Well, I mean,
do you have a bill of utility bill showing residence of 30 days? No, I don't have that. Do you have your birth certificate? I don't know where that is. Well, you're going to have to take this list of things that you need and get your bottoms back over here. People just show up and be like, I want to get married?
Listen. This is the problem. When you let the big government get inside of all the people's love, this is the problem. They wanted to show up today, and they wanted to make sure that
I
they
can tell
got
you right now, he
married.
didn't know if it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
But he knew the woman or man, whoever he was with, was the love of his life.
Do we know that?
That's what
Do
he
we know
knew.
that, or
And
was he caught in a state of mind and was like, you know what? I'm feeling good. Let's go to the courthouse,
That is
baby.
what love is all about. When you are in love, you are caught in a state of mind. Marriage don't make no sense, but it's what we do.
I think you might want to take that one back, buddy. You're engaged.
No. It doesn't make sense, but it's what we do because we fall in love.
What do you think, Strofe? How do you think Baby Girl's going to take? Marriage don't make no sense, but that's what we do.
I mean, he's right.
Thank you, Stroh.
I know, but
Thank
putting on the
you.
record's
Thank
interesting
you.
for Kyle. No one
I'm
is
doing
Yeah,
it.
and she always listens, so I
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just something he might have to respond to.
It's fine. We put the deposit down on a venue. We're locked in, man. We ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. How about that?
Well, you
Damn.
Know that.
She ain't going nowhere. We know that. What about you?
I ain't
do
going
we,
nowhere.
do we
I
know
said
that?
we
Do
like
we
it.
know that?
Listen, I'm standing 10 toes down. So when I go to the courthouse and they told me I need this, need that, I said, you can't tell me what I need for my love.
Okay,
so I don't
then
find it to be that odd.
have fun not getting your official marriage.
You know me. I'll have all the paperwork we need. But I think it's pretty messed up. I don't find it to be crazy. That crazy that they showed up to the courthouse with all the paperwork. They just wanted to get married. They were told go to the
This all
courthouse.
starting to add up, Kyle. It's Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace with Alex Strofe at the Gruber Law Offices One Call
Why are you mad at
Studio.
Alex?
Just say it like
I'm not
that.
mad at him. I feel duped by my own bit.
Uh-oh.
Because although I did have a strong inkling that there was a very, 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 very low chance that he was going to get married in Vegas when he went out there with his girlfriend, he didn't have the proper documentation to get a marriage license in Las Vegas.
Stroke don't even know where
It can't be that hard in Vegas. They're probably pretty. It's expensive, I would imagine, but they probably have a pretty good way to streamline.
Well, that's
the process.
problem number one. You said it's expensive, and we know you're
broke.
You're
You're
broke boy.
Well,
you are a broke
especially
boy.
after going to Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Strofe, you don't.
But not
have all
after
the
going to
paperwork.
Potawatomi Casino Hotel and then calling in sick to work.
Yeah. You know where I'm going to be tonight, fellas.
Yes. Potawatomi.
Kyle, you want to play a little
Casino
roulette after
Hotel.
the draft?
You said what?
Want to play a little roulette after the draft?
Ooh, you gonna spot me the first 20?
Let's see how many drinks I have during the draft.
Come on, you want
not
big time?
spot Kyle any money.
Say no.
No, yeah, you Strofe, you know what? I want to hang out with you tonight, man. You're a good friend. You are a good friend, bud.
You just called me a friend, which means you're lying.
No. But you're missing the entire point. You're a good friend, and then he butted you.
No, he is.
Bud.
He's my bud. What do you mean? That's my
Yeah,
bud.
I'm okay
it's
with
a little-
Bud in that
I
context.
don't know. That's of course you are. You're a
wasn't a
beggar.
de- it wasn't a
you'd be
demeaning.
happy for him to call you a friend.
It wasn't
No,
demeaning,
it was-
so I'm fine with it.
It was genuine. But for you, so the whole process went smooth. You guys went down there. No pleasantries? Were there any more weird people inside of there? Which I don't think that was too weird, because if you want to get married, they tell you to go to the courthouse. They don't tell you make sure that you bring your passport, your ID, a bill.
There's
and
a
all
thing
that.
called Google.
So wait, how do homeless people get married?
Okay, that's a question that I'm not an expert.
See, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
How do we know that they're actually married?
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen right there. What if I said I'm homeless? Nah, I can't give you any mail. I don't have a house. I live outside in a box. I live in the trash can like Oscar.
Stop it,
But it's
Kyle.
the truth, man. I'm thinking about these folks. But it all went well for you, though, Ben. You found that's the last big hurdle you had to step over before you make it
Hell
official.
no! I just got a text message 2 minutes before the show with like question mark after question mark, and I'm like, I don't have time to give you the answer.
Oh.
KBN Nation's waiting for me.
That's crazy. Well, I guess that's why tonight is you're going to be hanging around. Don't you have a wedding planner?
This one was on us.
What do you mean it was on us?
I can't. Listen, once we're married, there are things right now when you have a bride and you're about to get married, your sole purpose is to make sure that that person is smiling 24/7.
That is true.
And once we're married, I'm going to be saying stories like this like I always do. You know, I share just about everything.
Oh, you share
I am not
a
going to
lot.
share this story when I am off at 5 o'clock until we get back
The
from
wedding, a
Labor
wedding
Day.
planner story?
No, my fiance and I trying to figure something out for the wedding. And so if I put her in our situation out there and know she's driving around, I am playing chess today. I'm not playing. I'm playing the long game.
You should, yeah, you definitely playing.
Once
the
we're
long game,
married, I might have told the story.
Yeah, she's stuck. Once you get, listen, if you think it's expensive to get married, them divorces ain't easy. So y'all not doing that. Y'all locked in forever.
On the Carbless Talking text line, AJ in Baltimore chimes in. Kyle, you my dog. Been married for 13 years, and Kyle has never been more accurate than stating marriage doesn't make any sense. It's just what we do.
It's just
Preach,
what we
brother.
do. I'm going to be just like him, man. Stay safe out there in Baltimore. The storms is coming.
Baltimore.
That's how they talk out there. Say it's Baltimore. I've been there before.
You mix up Boston and Baltimore.
No, I'm from Baltimore. I'm telling you, they say Baltimore.
So now we got East Coast Kyle, we got Southern Kyle.
Boston, and Baltimore.
What about Southern Kyle?
Oh man, you know.
Think about your cousin.
My cousin down south from Mississippi. you know how we do it down.
What
here.
about West Coast surfer Kyle?
Bro, just want to surf the waves, bro. Just want to go hang out and relax, bro.
Dude, you're a chameleon. You can hang out with anybody.
Bro, I can go anywhere, bro. What do you mean?
You don't have to stay West Coast Kyle.
What do you mean? Just relax, man.
Hawaii Kyle?
Hawaii? I don't know. I don't have enough.
Hang loose, brother.
Hang loose, bruh. I can do what can do what they used to do. The Badgers used to do.
Let's go to Dirty Dizzle. Dirty D. You're on the Carbless Talking text line. 800-990-3776. We're live from Potawatomi Sportsbook.
Hey, Dirty
Get
D.
it. Hey, you told me I could call back today and wish you another happy wedding day.
Oh, yes.
Brewers,
this is
let's get it.
Diana, we've had our ups, we've had our downs, but I will gladly take your congratulations and your well wishes and say that I appreciate you and thank you.
And make sure you don't get to bed too late.
Yeah.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
No,
I got a good plan.
that's right,
Know
that's right.
thyself. Know thyself.
That house gave you great advice. With that, do you, for the wedding card, I got you a wedding card. I went to the Dollar Tree, obviously. That's where I get everybody's wedding cards from. You guys don't really care about the card, do you?
No, I don't care what it. I don't care
We
what
just
it
care
looks
about the
like.
money.
If you folded a piece of paper from the printer and wrote "To the happy couple" on the front from Kyle Wallace and baby girl, and then there was something inside, I don't give a damn.
Because we bought 3 cards. I bought 3 cards at one time, and baby girl was saying, well, you should give this one to Ben and give this one to Rimzik and give this one to she was just kind of trying to figure out who I should get the card to. I said, I don't think
whatever
care.
the one that you care least about, you can give to me.
Now, I already put money in these cards, so I need to make sure that, because I did not put anybody on it yet, so I need to make sure I grab the right card.
Wait, do you have different amounts of money for each?
Yeah. You are at the top.
Hey, what's
You're
going
at the top.
on?
You're at the top. I already told you what you're getting. And
I forgot.
If you're in a wedding, do you give less? That's the real question. Do you expect less from Frank Comiskey, less from Greg Scalzo? How do you determine how much money you're getting? Because Frank played in the NBA, so even though he's in the wedding, if it was Frank, I expect at least 5 G's from Frank. That's
5 G's?
Well, Frank made millions.
5 G's?
He love you, don't he?
I love him, but I'm not expecting 5 G's.
Frank 5 G's is a drop in the bucket. Dude made millions of dollars. $5,000. Frank blew $5,000 during your bachelor
I have a question. Do people
Yes,
typically
Alex.
make money or lose money on weddings?
Well, it depends on
It depends on the situation, but if you're going all in by yourself, you're just trying to stay above water as much as possible.
do you anticipate? And I guess making money probably isn't the right term.
Making
to use here.
is the wrong term, yes.
But do you intend or do you expect to get out ahead of what you spent this weekend?
I don't know. Until I see the 5
I'm sorry
Gs
if
that
that's a dumb
Kyle's
question.
promising. Frank
Kaminsky made $22.7 million in his NBA career, and I know he
told me all about his investments that he's made in the past.
He made $5,000 a couple weeks ago. Just go ahead and pull it out.
Just go ahead and put a direct deposit for your next dividends payout.
I need Frank to come. Actually, that's who I'm gonna make my best friend. Hey, Frank. Hey, big fella.
I dare you,
Hey.
Evan Cohen of Unsportsmanlike. ESPN Radio, ESPN Wisconsin in the morning.
Yeah.
Who's going to be
Is joining us at 2:30.
15 minutes.
If you ask him how much money you're giving Ben,
Oh, 100%. I'll ask. What you mean? I have no issue with that.
love it.
I want to know. He's a big baller too. I don't know what his checks look like, but he on national. And based off what he said, he may get an invite from my wedding next summer.
You're the best. We do need to talk about the disappointment that was yesterday. It's not doom and gloom, but it's acknowledging what has happened. And there's a new opportunity today, and I'll tell you why yesterday is in the past. We can talk about it for a second. Look forward to what is in the present, and that is the Brewers-Cubs again in their their fourth of a 5-game series. It's Kyle Bruston-Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin with you, KBN Nation. More next from Potawatomi Sportsbook.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston-Nortman, KBN.
I'm a tool. My name is Ben Bruston. I'm a tool.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
As a young player, what you're trying to do is you're trying to stack success. And you're trying to stack that because that gives you more opportunities to get more opportunities. And he earned that.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
This is what we're talking about. And then you get the injury report, and you just can't catch a break. And that same thing is happening on steroids to Lloyd.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is Al Feckler at Cannon & Dunphy. Call me old school, but I have such great memories of growing up in Milwaukee, going to ball games at County Stadium, cruising on Highway 100, even seeing Cannon & Dunphy commercials as a kid. That's because for over 40 years, Cannon & Dunphy has been leveling the playing field against big corporations and insurance companies so people like you, people I grew up with in Milwaukee, could get the justice they deserve. I guess I like to call that old school justice. If you're injured, call the team at Cannon & Dunphy.
I've been to my fair share of green and gold games, and the best way to get there is with Accutrans Group. At Good Karma Brands and ESPN Milwaukee, we use Accutrans Group to get our partners to and from Green Bay, and it's always first class. From stadiums to concerts and tailgates, your game day fun starts the moment you step on board. Sit back, relax, and let their professional chauffeurs handle the traffic while you enjoy the ride. Accutrans Group is Milwaukee's premier ground transportation, available 24/7 with sedans, SUVs, limos, vans, and buses. Book today at AccuTransGroup.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night 04 Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Grand slams and walk-offs. If you haven't jumped on the bandwagon by now, what are you waiting for? Siding Unlimited is Milwaukee's very own national champions. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows? Our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Get ready for a free fight night, Milwaukee. Rev and Rumble Boxing Night is coming to Davidson Park on Saturday, August 23rd. Watch top amateur fighters from across the Midwest go head-to-head in a night of non-stop action. Enjoy local food trucks, drinks, and exclusive merch, plus family fun like face painting and retro video games. That's Rev and Rumble Boxing Night at Davidson Park. Free for all ages from 3 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, August 23rd. Learn more and register at revandrumble.com.
Catholic Memorial Football is back this Friday.
Dustin Roach is going to take it all the way into the end zone.
The Crusaders open the season on ESPN Milwaukee, Friday night against Franklin.
Oh, it's picked off again.
Crusaders football is brought to you by R&R Insurance, DM Accounting and Consulting Services, Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, Home Seal Exteriors, and Tony Wendorf and Associates. Tune into the action Friday night starting at 6:45 on 94.5 ESPN and streaming online at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Kevin Moret here for Mentality. Life's a relentless competition, and you might be losing without even knowing it. With testosterone levels plummeting 25% in just 2 decades, you're likely operating at a fraction of your potential. Your kids sense it when you're too exhausted for playtime. Your wife notices when that spark fades. Here's the harsh truth. Without addressing low T, nothing works. Diets fail, workouts fall flat, but there's hope. Mentality's FDA-approved treatment restores testosterone by an average of 30%. Don't let low T rob you of life's precious moments. Start at mentalityhealth.com/radio.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston-Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If I could find
us, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. You, KBN Nation, at 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. All right, Kyle, I need you to address your feelings yesterday because you are someone who wears your entire sports fandom with emotion. So the Brewers won 14 in a row. They lost, then they won, and now they've lost twice.
Yeah.
And it's not about the overall outlook on the season. In my opinion, just real quick here, you go on a long run and you run into a desperate team, and they executed. The rain saved them.
Yeah.
They got an opportunity. They took momentum in game one, and they took it in game two as well. Like they did. The Brewers made more mistakes again, didn't capitalize on it. And so that's how they win. You're not going to win every baseball game. But I have a theory on how this switches. But how are you emotionally?
You know what? I'm not going to lie to you because we were talking about it before the show, and I was trying to hide my feelings and hide my emotion. But I'm going to be completely honest with you, KBN Nation, because I don't want to seem weak, you know. But at the end of the day, I ain't going to lie. Watching the Brewers not lose once, but lose twice in the same day after not losing twice back-to-back in the season in almost a month, it hurt my soul to have to witness the Brewers lose twice to the Chicago Cubs. And then all of a sudden, I was hit with the realization of the fact that it can all be over so quickly. Like when you think about the playoffs that are coming up, because, you know, we got the regular season, let's enjoy it. But in the playoffs, you can be on this high. The Brewers can be the best team in baseball, but all it takes is a couple bad days, and just like that, all the excitement, all the love you have for a team, all the dreams you had can be gone all in a matter of a couple days. So was just a reminder of the reality that this team can be as great as they want. But if they don't play their best baseball when it matters the most, I will be heartbroken. And this heartbreak will be hard. It's going to be rough if the Brewers don't win the World Series this year.
Here's what I'm going to tell you right now. This series, this 5-game series in which the Brewers have won 1, lost 2, can be flipped on its head.
It can be.
If Jacob Mizorowski, who's on the mound tonight, shows us early Miz.
Fix that mound, Chicago.
Now, what I will say is he got pinched. It still was a bad outing. You know, he got a little rookie treatment. The strike zone was horrible. But we know what he's capable of.
We do.
And all it takes is a little bit of juice from one player. And there really hasn't been the one player this series, or at least yesterday, in terms of like someone with that game-changing double with runners in scoring position or hitting 1 yard. I know the wind's been blowing in at Wrigley and whatnot. Sometimes it's hard out there. But who's going to be that player? Because the entire mantra is everyone's going to have each other's back. And unfortunately, or fortunately, turning to a young 23, 24-year-old Jacob Mizorowski can be the jolt. Do you remember the jolt that he gave this franchise when he was called up? Yeah, do you remember the jolt when he was throwing those fastballs with the command that he had? If he can do that, and it's a tough ask, but this team has always delivered in moments where, like, you know, like over the last 3-4 months. Is this going to be a spot? They lost the Marlins, right? You know, that kind of sucked at American Family Field. Then, bam, they went on a run.
Yeah.
So as soon as you're feeling down, just know this roster is comprised of people and players that have the ability to ignite others within the roster. Yeah. And if he can give you a quality 5 innings, 80 pitches.
5 innings.
They're going to still limit him for the playoffs, right? Like that's just that.
I mean, I'm expecting him to go 4 max.
That's why I'm 4, 5. I didn't even go close to 6. I'm asking for 5. Will I get 5? I don't know, but I'm asking for it. My overall point is if he is able to be efficient, bring the heat, have command with his off-speed pitches, that slider, which isn't really off-speed, it's 95, 96 in your belt when you're a lefty, or that changeup against lefties that we've seen tail off starting at the strike zone that ends on the outside of the plate where people can't hit it. If he can have the command that he dominated other teams with in his first 5 starts today against the Cubs, when they're feeling as hot as ever right now, just think about how deflating that can be for them and how it can rejuvenate this entire Brewers team.
I like that, Ben. I don't give you credit a lot, But I'll give you credit. You just gave me a pretty good motivational speech because I can just envision the Miz, right, out there dealing today, striking out the Chicago Cubs players and putting the Milwaukee Brewers on their back and getting run support as well. So if there's anybody that has the ability to bring some momentum and shift some momentum, it is the big, tall pitcher and Jacob Mizorowski.
And I mean that in a compliment.
Who has the ability to be a flamethrower and silence the crowd there at Wrigley Field. So I'm glad he's pitching tonight because, again, he needs to continue to be in some of these big moments that he's going to have today.
800-990-3776. Again, 800-990-ESPN.
How did you feel?
Talk and text
did you feel a certain way watching the game? Because I know yesterday I was working out, watching the game on my phone, and, highs and lows. But
I felt empty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt unfulfilled because and this is what happens when a team is so electric, when you have these 3 8-game winning streaks, all the historical statistics of the 12 or the 11 games twice, and then the franchise record. It brings you back to reality.
Yeah,
and I didn't like it, right? Like I didn't like the reminder of how hard it is actually to win in baseball, because it's extremely hard. And they made it look so fun coming back 8 times in the 14-game win streak. It was a bad reality check, but a bad reality check for us can be a reality check for the team as well, right?
And I think that's
for 2 games, we didn't execute the way that we exeted all season long, and look what happens. Mm-hmm. When you play a quality team, you're not going to be able to skate by.
I guess so. For me, shifting my mindset, because last night I went to go spend the night at my parents' crib because they needed to pick up trucks. So
your baby girl must be out of town.
She is out of town.
Kyle can't be alone.
Entire week. Well, I tried it Sunday and I tried it Monday. I didn't like it. I said, well, y'all need the truck. Here I come after the game. And
here I come, Mommy and Daddy.
I drove.
Mommy and Daddy, here I come.
Say what you want, boy. But at the end of the day, shifting the mindset is now the Milwaukee Brewers have something else that they can prove. They can prove that they can bounce back after losing 2 games in one day. That's something that rarely happens in baseball because you don't play 2 games in one day too often. So the Brewers losing twice in one day. How will they respond? How will they bounce back? This is another test for the Brewers, and I think they'll pass it as well.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe, UKBN Nation. We're at Potawatomi Sportsbook, and joining us coming up next here on Kyle Bruss and Norman is Evan Cohen of Unsportsmanlike. Hear him on ESPN Wisconsin in the mornings, 5 to 7 on 94.5 ESPN, 5 to 9 on 100.5 ESPN Madison. You can see him on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. What do you say? Evan Cohen up next with Kyle Bruss and Norman next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
You know Italian. What do you mean?
You know Italian?
You do know Italian.
You know Italian.
Yeah,
he's right.
Oui. That's French. But you had gelato.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Soak up summer days at the ballpark while they're still here. Be here when the Brewers host the Giants, August 22nd through the 24th. Lead off the weekend with Stranger Things theme night arriving Friday the 22nd. From there, collect a legendary Bob Uecker golf umbrella giveaway for the first 25,000 fans on Saturday the 23rd. And if this series couldn't get any better, it's the return of Willie Adames to American Family Field. Get your seats today at brewers.com/tickets.
Back to school means back to savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. Right now, get $3,000 off your roofing, your siding, your windows, or your bath project during the fall savings event. Don't wait. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com to claim your $3,000 savings and book your free estimate. Exterior Pros and Baths, Wisconsin's trusted home improvement experts. Trust the pros.
Step right up and gaze into my crystal ball. I see flashing lights, spinning reels, and a big win. This August, you have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
August is the final month of the summer savings event at Cunis, and the best deals just got hotter. Don't miss the final weeks of this exclusive event at nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and the new Cunis Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. We've refreshed new vehicle savings and incentives on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. And check your local dealer website for a new set of 10 pre-owned super specials. With fall and winter on the horizon, check out our service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek.
And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield.
We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials.
And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear lifetime powertrain warranty, included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases.
Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Get outside and enjoy the summer savings event at Cunis. Start your search online at CunisMilwaukee.com.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
No matter what we were doing, the Brewer game was always on. Kind of the background of my childhood. I wore number 17.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Was my number.
Yep. This is my friend Jim Gantner. Jim was always my favorite player. We did Jim's roof up in Eden.
Right. The great job he does on homes. Most important is honesty, integrity, and doing a great job.
See how Big Fish Contracting is renovating homes and redeeming an industry at bigfishcontracting.com.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Offices after a serious accident? It's free. Yes, free, as in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. There's never a fee until we win your case. Gruber Offices. One call, that's all.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Live from Potawatomi Sportsbook, it's Kyle Brust and Nortman. No Nortman, I'm Ben Brust alongside the Wisconsin backer Kyle Wallace. Alex Strofe is running the show at the Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all studios. Make sure you get us on the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. And there's about to be a beautiful person joining us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. That is Evan Cohen of Unsportsmanlike. Hear him on mornings ESPN Wisconsin, 5 to 7 on 94.5 ESPN, and the mornings 5 to 9 on 100.5 ESPN Madison. Evan Cohen, welcome into Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Thank you for having me, guys.
He buttered you up real nice,
Nah,
didn't
he didn't acknowledge the beautiful compliment.
Yeah, you should have said you're beautiful till you're handsome.
Well, Kyle, I have a story already right off the bat about Ben. Something happens.
Already?
Oh, yeah. So, the other day, I called somebody in the ESPN Milwaukee office. And Ben was there, and I ended up talking to Ben. Okay? And Ben said, hey, we used some of your clips from Unsportsmanlike with Chris Canty and Damian Woody talking about the sports love language. Like if somebody says to you, like in my case, I love the NBA trade machine. It's like, oh, I come home and my wife's on the trade machine. I'm in the greatest mood ever, right? That kind of thing. And one of the reasons Strofe reached out to me to join the show today is because I will be getting on a plane, unwillingly, on Friday to go to Ben's wedding. Okay?
Wait, on Friday?
Wasn't that when the wedding is?
He's an in-and-out guy.
I was going to say, he's going to be
like
in and
the
out.
burger place.
I hope it's good. I hope the flight's okay.
Wait, Kyle, I leave Saturday at 6 in the morning.
Oh, my
Talk
gosh.
about
It's less than
in-and-out.
24
Yeah.
hours.
Talk about wanting to spend time with me, you know?
So wait, hold on. Kyle, it gets better. So Ben Brust is getting married this Friday. Okay, I need to reiterate this 10 times. this Friday, as in 2 days from now, this man will get married to the love of his life, who I know very well, and she is wonderful. A home run, 10 out of 10. Okay? She's amazing. So Ben says, hey, we used some of your stuff on KBN. And we used the clip with Damian and Canty talking about love language. And he goes, mine, like hypothetically, if I had a girl and I wanted her to get to a second date, here's what I would want to hear. I said, what do you mean if you had a girl? You're getting married on Friday. You don't have to present the hypothetical. If you just simply said, can I say your soon-to-be wife's name?
Sure, yes, fire away.
Okay. If I come home and Elizabeth is watching The Miz on the mound pitching, that's my love language. He didn't say Elizabeth, who I know, who I'm going to see on Friday. He said if I had a girl. You have a soon-to-be wife. You can't just throw out a girl, Ben.
The context of the entire show on Friday that we did this live from the vault, Kyle, was in a hypothetical world. I left out that context on the phone call with Evan Cohen of like 100 years ago, if you were single but living in today's world. If a girl, now I'm digging myself even deeper.
I mean, listen, I got to be a bit on this one because the things I said, I know my baby girl ain't never doing some of that. So I just want her to understand, like, listen, baby, this is hypothetical. You are perfect the way you are, but 1,000 years ago, 100 years ago.
Kyle, in the case of Ben specifically, when you have that significant other, who I know, why are you doing the hypothetical girl and not just saying Elizabeth?
He doesn't want to put the pressure on her.
Yeah, I don't want to force her to watch The Miz throw 102.
But it's good. You went through couples therapy before you get married. There's a lot of people that go to marriage counseling, whatever it is. Whatever they have you sign up for.
Some tough conversations in there.
And you should have thrown in the conversations like, listen, if I come home and you should have said, listen, if I come home and I see you watching The Miz, I mean that might make me feel all warm and fuzzy. Why don't you do stuff like that for me?
Actually, it's funny you guys say that because I just got an Instagram DM from her of somebody showing that if you're no marriage counselor, have you ever tried bringing your wife a Diet Coke with your hat on backwards? That's her saying, if you did that, I'll be all warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh.
So hers is an act of service. I'm just asking her to watch Miz throw 102 and paint the corners and maybe throw a changeup on the outside.
To Evan's point, you didn't ask her. You asked a hypothetical woman from 100 years ago instead of the fact that you could have asked your own future.
I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever.
Oh
I got
my
the
God! You have a backwards hat on. Do you have a Diet Coke too? Are you gonna show up to my wedding in a backwards hat with a Diet Coke?
I have a Gatorade Zero and a Propel. It's what I have.
Evan Cohen joining us here on Kyle Bruston Nortman. We're at Potawatomi Sportsbook. Listen to Evan on Unsportsmanlike, ESPN Radio's ESPN Wisconsin in the morning. Kyle, why don't you ask him something we were discussing earlier?
Yeah, so Evan, I'm excited. I have a lot of weddings coming up this week, or this summer, I should say, and this one is Ben's. And, I had 3 different cars for 3 weddings in 4 weeks, and I got them all from the Dollar Tree, and I put money inside of those cars, and I was curious to know, how much money are you giving Ben? How much money are you putting inside the car? Because I know what I'm doing. I know what my limit is for Benny Bruss. I want to know how much you dropping for our boy Benjamin Bruss here on his wedding day.
You might just say a flight.
Well, I'm glad you asked that. While I'm not going to reveal the dollar figure, I've decided I have a theme for how I'm going to decide the dollar figure.
Ooh.
What the hell does that mean?
No, Evan is a creative man.
I know that, but just once be normal.
He
one time.
Got something up his sleeve. Can you reveal exactly the way you're going to determine?
Kyle, here's what I'm going to tell you. The gift that I will give him, whatever the number is, I think is going to end up with a weird number that he's going to actually have to then figure out as to how I got to that number, and this will drive him insane, and thus it'll make me happy.
Oh, wow.
You're a sick person.
Oh, wow.
So you're telling me on my 8-hour flight to Portugal, I'm doing math problems trying to figure out how you got to this number? Or just mental gymnastics?
Well, yeah. I mean, that is what I'm telling you. Yes, you're going to have to figure it out. A lot of times I would normally find out, Kyle, what everybody is going to give someone and then give $1 more. In this case, because of the fact that I know that there are like NBA players that are going to be there, I'm not going to play that game. I don't think that's a smart game for me to play.
I said Frank needs to drop 5 G's.
Yeah, isn't that
So,
insane?
no,
He needs to
I'm
drop
not gonna do
5
that.
G's.
I'm not going to do that. So, question for you. What's like standard rate now? Because my wife can't come because she's going to be home with our kids. So it's just me solo. What is standard rate for that?
I would say it depends on the venue, the per play. You know, there's a math equation goes
It
into it.
depends on the income too.
Yeah, like
I'm broke, I'm poor, so I'm basically giving them I'm not giving them my
I
offerings,
bullied Kyle to up his money.
He's taking my tithes, not my offerings. This is tithe, and this is my work money that he's taking away from me.
I think at minimum $100, like at minimum $100 per person.
Wait a minute now, you made me do more.
$100. That is. I'm not going to give you $100. That to me, that would be insulting towards you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to give you $100.
What about $200?
That to me is insulting towards him too.
Oh well, Evan, you may get an invite to my wedding. Hell, you talking about $200? You're busy next summer. What about,
I feel
let's
like
keep playing the
I
game.
have to.
$250.
No, you get to, Evan. You get to. You don't have to. You get to.
Woo-wee. I'm only giving them $150.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you the real reason that I'm going to the wedding? I'm just going to tell everything. I don't care. So there is a teammate we have at ESPN Wisconsin and ESPN in general by the name of Nolan Murphy. Now, Nolan is somebody that is a very good friend of mine, and I find Nolan to be very funny. And because I find him to be very funny, Ben has started a competition with him because he's angry that I find this guy Nolan to be very funny. Why that's a competition, I don't know. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. I love it.
Every time I see Nolan, I just smile. I literally just smile.
He texted me last night and he made me laugh, and I was waiting for him to shoot off 10 more jokes and for only one of them to hit, and he didn't send me anymore. No, he's not going to be there.
Oh.
He's not going to be there because he wasn't invited, but which is why most people won't be there. That's the same reason Tausch won't be there, by the way. Not that he's upset about that.
Yep. All right.
Anyway,
any more?
So I went to Nolan's wedding, and I feel like Ben doesn't like the concept of thinking that maybe I'm better friends with Nolan than I am with him. And thus, it's kind of like I almost feel like because I went to Nolan's wedding, I go to Ben's wedding. In reality, what I'm living back here, Kyle, is that I regret going to Nolan's wedding. That's what I've decided.
It's costing you a flight. It's costing you what sounds like a decent honeymoon excursion that I can go on now.
It sure does. My goodness gracious, that is hilarious. That you're basically you're forced to do it. He didn't get to do this. He had to do.
You know what my favorite part about this is?
Hang
on, Evan. You have been underestimating me recently, and I've been snapping back. And I just want you to know that I got a trick up my sleeve for my own wedding for you. Even if you have me going on my flight for 8 hours, thinking about the stupid amount and what it means.
I mean,
there's something
I know what that trick is.
Throw at you.
I know what that trick is, and I know his name is David. I know what that trick is.
See, I already got him right where I want him.
See, I don't even know what y'all talking about when it comes to tricks. I'm just there for the free food and the free liquor.
Evan has a crush on someone who's handsome, handy.
Oh my gosh! I literally just told my girl that there's gonna be a really handsome gentleman. There's gonna be a really handsome gentleman that you see. Don't you look in his eyes.
Kyle. Okay, let me ask you both a question. In all seriousness, have you ever gone to a wedding or an event of a friend because you went to another wedding or event of an equal friend, and you feel like if I go to that person's, I got to go to this person's?
Of course, I mean we've all been through that for sure. That's very relatable, and I thank you for putting me in that category.
Hey, it comes with a check.
I'll be like Bomani said. I'll be laughing at the bank.
Sounds like a much bigger check than everyone else's, and I didn't even think I was going to give him a big check.
Goodness gracious, the East Coast money is different. Any words of advice or wisdom you can give to this man? I know how. I mean,
good luck getting that out of him.
Real good advice.
Evan Cohen, that is, up on Sportsmanlike, joining
I do.
us.
You know what, Kyle? I said something to him, and I don't know if it resonated, and I will say this, and it's advice I got before my wedding, and it's so true.
I think about it all the time, Evan.
It's such great advice. This is about the marriage, not the wedding. And so many people focus on, the wedding date, the venue, who the list of people that are going to be there. Oh, wow, Kyle didn't give enough. Evan didn't give enough. Brad gave too much. Whatever, all this stuff.
Brad
why was Tausch not invited? Not that I want to bring that up. Why was Tausch not invited? Again, don't focus on why was Tausch not invited. Again, I don't want to do that. Or Josh, I don't want to, I'm not going to bring up these things that are clearly not the sticking points. But focus on the marriage, not the wedding in which Tausch and Josh were not invited.
Hey, listen, that's great advice, because don't focus on the wedding that Tausch and Josh weren't invited to. The man who made you, and the man who
you're
tried
supposed to be
help.
my guy, and now you're becoming the Evan Cohen parrot right now.
I told you it's cheaper to keep her. That's much better than the advice I gave you.
It is by far much better.
By the way, speaking of Tausch not invited to Bruss' wedding, are you guys on board with Tausch that the Packers should be all in, go nuts, and try to get Micah? Even though I don't think he's going to get traded, but I conceptually, I do think I understand where Tausch is coming from. I won't be able to talk to him about this on Friday night at the wedding, but nonetheless.
Okay. I refuse to answer this question, even though I have a response, because I'm you know what?
I'll answer.
I can't wait for Friday. It's actually, here's the camera. I'm looking at you with my Uncle Sam shirt. No, I wore that yesterday. I'm looking at you.
You
ain't ready. You ain't ready for what's coming Friday, okay?
Oh,
I got a trick on my sleeve.
Wait. I'm confused. On your wedding day, all the things that are happening, all the family that flew in town, you are thinking about what you have on your one special day, yet you only get one shot at something for Evan Cohen.
Rent-free.
All the planning that you lack thereof planning you do. You plan something for Evan.
I've been plotting this. This has been tier 1A over all the other things planning the wedding, because
Evan,
it's about the marriage. It's not about the wedding.
Evan, you are in this man's head so deep that he's thinking about you on his wedding day. That's terrible.
God, I really shouldn't have gone to Nolan's wedding. God.
No, you should have, because it led to this moment and all this great advice about Tausch and Josh. Oh, excuse me, about the wedding. Kyle, you want to take the Micah Parsons question? Because I refuse to answer that one based off how it was presented to us.
I mean, I agree with Tausch, who I won't see on Friday at your wedding. When it comes to Michael Parsons, the Green Bay Packers, 100%.
Kyle, your gift is going down out of your wedding now.
Wait a minute now. Don't tell me that too early. But no, I don't understand. Why would the Packers not go and get Michael Parsons if he was available? Michael Parsons is really a historic type player when it comes to his rookie year. He was a finalist for the Defensive MVP of the year that year as a rookie. He's so talented. He's a difference maker. He's extremely disruptive, and he makes everybody else around him better, and he is going into the prime of his career. So I'm right there with Tausch. There is not anything that says it's too much to give up for him. If they want multiple first-round picks, you give it. If they want Lucas Van Ness, you throw it. If they want Rashawn Gary, you say you take him, because Michael Parsons makes this defense so much better. So I'm with Tausch on this one. Too bad I can't talk to him about it on Friday, but I'm right there with him. I'm right there with him, man.
Do you guys
Maybe
think
I'll call
that
him or
the Packers?
FaceTime him.
Do you guys think the Packers could present the Cowboys an offer that the Cowboys would have to say yes to, even though I do not believe they have any interest in trading Mike?
I actually want to have this conversation with you, Evan, on the other side, because according to the producer, Alex Strofe, we have you booked for 2 segments.
Stay?
You have to stay, and you have to do what I say for once. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Strofe running the show. We're joined by Evan Cohen of Unsportsmanlike. Micah Parsons rumors are semi-real / real, but will it actually happen? I say no, but I'm with Kyle, and I'll explain why with Evan Cohen next on Kyle Brust and Nortman, live from Potawatomi Sportsbook.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
800-990-3776. Say that again.
What a radio pro.
He's so...
Say that again.
Nobody said a word.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
If he has gotten cleared to catch a football using his left and right hand at the same time, and he's dropping back and he's surveying the field with no pass rush, and he's making throws, hey, baby, I'm on board.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Let him, sure, throw it into the net. Stand stationary and chuck balls into the net like you're at Chuck E. Cheese playing the football game there. Fine.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. To book your next tee time, call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com. Enjoy golf. Enjoy the Bog.
Here in Wisconsin, one name is synonymous with fantastic frozen pizza, Palermo's. For almost 60 years, Palermo's has focused on feeding Wisconsin families. And though Palermo's has grown a lot since 1964, they're still family-owned. They're still proud to call Milwaukee home. And they're still committed to making the best frozen pizza possible. From their new and improved rising crust pizzas to their guilt-free Primo thin pies, Palermo's has a delicious slice for every appetite. Find Palermo's in your local grocer's freezer food aisle. Palermo's. Flavor is our family's business.
When it comes to joint replacement, you want the best care available. The Orthopedic Surgery Center in Pewaukee is a leader in joint replacement, offering same-day surgery with advanced technology. Their team of experts specializes in knee, hip, and shoulder replacements, using the latest techniques to minimize pain and recovery time. By choosing them, you're choosing a center focused on providing specialized care tailored to your needs. The team at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin can get you back to what matters, living pain-free.
And their prices are more affordable than urgent care or the ER. And they'll send a full report to your primary care doctor. Why wait at the ER? Walk in to Ortho ASAP for faster, more affordable care.
Total joint replacement. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. That's orthowisconsin.com.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
With the departure of cornerbacks Jair Alexander and Eric Stokes this offseason, it seems as if two-time All-Pro kick returner and cornerback Keyshawn Nixon could be elevated to the Packers' top corner this year. After last season's wild card loss to the Eagles, Nixon said he doesn't want to return kicks anymore. But earlier this week, not the case.
I don't ever want to take myself out of the return game. I know playing corner is like a heavy load on myself already, but I know my ego is not going to let me.
We will see come September 7th. I'm Alex Strofe.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Little by little, some banks are pecking away at your balance with fees on their checking. You need an account with no monthly fee. Make the switch to Tri-City. Tri-City National Bank. Member FDIC.
Be prepared for power outages with a Generac home standby generator from Adams. Storms are unpredictable, and when the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. With a Generac generator, your power will be automatically restored whether you're home or away. Rated Wisconsin's #1 Generac dealer, Adams provides sales, installation, maintenance, and 24/7 service from all locations. Learn why Adams is your best choice in providing power peace of mind. Visit adamspower.com today.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Smile like you mean it.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, live with you at Potawatomi Sportsbook. We'll be drafting the ESPN Wisconsin Fantasy Football Leagues here. Bet above the rest, must be 21 years or older. 100 gambler if you need the help. Alex Strope's running the show. Continuing our conversation with Evan Cohen of Unsportsmanlike. You can hear him with Michelle Smallman, Chris Canty, Mornings ESPN Radio and ESPN Wisconsin. Evan, welcome back to the show. Have you come up with anything else that you'd like to say in the 4 minutes? Because I know you have.
Let me just think here about some of this.
On YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, you can see Evan Cohen with a backwards hat and a Diet Coke, which is my fiance's love language, which is really weird because in a weird way now he's trying to hit on my fiance. It's getting weird.
He's just trying to, make her happy.
Oh, you don't want to play that game, do you?
Play what game?
Well, there was a day, guys, Kyle, Strophy.
You're gonna tell this story so false. I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you do it. It's fine. Just know I'm gonna put my word on this is not how the story goes.
Oh, I'm sure Evan's gonna be 100%.
Evan would never lie.
Ben told me what he did is up to him. That he spent one day Instagram stalking my wife.
Oh wow, Ben! What?
Benjamin.
Ben. Why would you Instagram stalk somebody else's wife?
Hold on. What'd you find?
The word stalk. The word stalk is outrageous to use there. Evan.
Well.
What did you
if you
find
look
in
up
your
the
research?
So this happened at this wedding that you wish you wish you weren't invited to. When Evan Cohen was invited to, if you missed our show, you can go back. We talked about someone named Nolan who's somewhat funny and Evan finds entertaining, so he keeps around like a pet.
Kyle and I both voted him funniest member of our team.
My point is
Evan, he is
Nolan
hilarious.
posted a picture with Evan and Evan's wife or something, and her name popped up, and I was like, oh, I don't even know what she looks like. And then I was like, oh, I can see pictures of the family because Evan's kind of a private guy.
I just want you to know stalking is illegal in all 50 states. So you admitting to you stalking could get you.
Is that why she's not coming to the wedding? Is this starting to make sense now?
No, because we have kids that she's taking care of.
I was giving you a chance to rip on me more, but it's okay. So before the break, we were discussing Micah Parsons because obviously Micah Parsons is a franchise-changing player, and what does work in the Packers' favor is he is of the age that's not Trey Hendrickson, who's going to be 31. Goody doesn't keep guys past 30. If he does, they're the kicker or the long snapper, whatever it is. So, yes, Micah Parsons, Kyle, I agree. Throw LVN, throw Rashawn Gary, throw first-round picks.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But if it happens, I'd have a hard time giving Goody credit.
What?
Because it would be Ed policy. It would have to be of the making of the new president, Ed policy, because nothing in the Packers' 30-year history would suggest that they would actually pull something like this off. Signing Reggie White was a huge deal. Signing Charles Woodson, but trading as many assets, then paying that player for the long term is not something we've seen in Green Bay's history. So with the change of leadership, you'd have to think that there was a nudge from somebody because Goody doesn't do this type of thing.
Okay, a couple of things on that. It's an interesting concept. So I believe, and I hadn't thought about this. You actually triggered a thought that I may actually use tomorrow. So good job. Thank you, man. I believe, like Kyle reacted, the concept of suggesting that you could trade for the best defensive player arguably in the league and not give the general manager credit is a wild concept in itself, right? That's wild to me. Now, that said, we hear about this a lot in the NBA, and specifically Bill Simmons of The Ringer brings this up, and he calls it new owner syndrome, okay? And what that means is a new majority governor of a team comes in, operates the team, and upon arrival, they're like, all right, what superstar can I get? This would be kind of similar in this regard, where I think it's more strategic than, let's say, the Phoenix Suns acquiring Kevin Durant, because that was the best name available with Ishbia, right? Thank you, Kyle. I think it's a little different because the Packers are on the cusp of greatness, theoretically. But some could argue, Ed Policy, highest ranking member of the organization, right? In essence, he's the de facto owner of the team. Would this be, or maybe it's a question, would acquiring Micah be new owner syndrome in that regard?
I think it would be, especially with Ed Policy having the background in football with his father, Carmen, being an architect of some championship football teams. I think that is that nudge, and he's already talked about he doesn't like lame duck season, so he doesn't want guys to go into next season without already having a contract extension. So that's lighting a fire under somebody's behind to understand that it's not going to be easy just to keep your job around here. We need to be trending towards something successful, towards winning championships, and this would be a championship move by Goody if he made that. And the little nudge came from Ed Policy. Good, because everybody needs a sense of urgency, and that will be a show of sense of urgency right there from Goody.
I mean, obviously, I think, and I brought up the point, Evan, and you just found a way to make it into a reality from a football standpoint in comparison to the NBA.
Who's arguing?
I'm not arguing.
He a little testy right now. He's rubbing his shoulders. Yeah, Groomzilla's coming out. He's rubbing his triceps and his shoulders. He's all messed up. You got him all disconfigured right now. Listen up, buddy.
Nobody was arguing with you. I think what Kyle and I
just started yelling, okay, Evan? I just started yelling.
What Kyle and I took exception to is the concept of not giving a general manager credit for a deal like that. But I do think, to your point, Ben, it's a good point. You're onto something. There is an ed policy, new president angle to the concept of that type of move being his first move of significance in this hypothetical, which I personally want to be clear, I do not believe is going to happen, not because the Packers won't try, but just because I still believe that the Cowboys are doing this all for show with Micah, and that ultimately they're going to try to sign him.
Of course it's all for show. Jerry Jones publicly stated that, like, when there's not enough buzz around his franchise, he says stuff to create buzz and keep them relevant because they haven't won a championship in God
Jerry
knows how
Jones
long.
needs to understand that my heart is not for show, okay? Stop playing and pulling at my heartstrings. Don't let me think that there's a possibility.
Don't let yourself do that,
No,
Kyle.
but
You have the track record of the Green Bay
Well,
Packers,
Kyle,
and when you get yourself to the point of excitement, it's on you.
Kyle, as a diehard lifelong Packers fan like you are, is it you want to use assets and resources right now for Micah, or you want to use assets and resources for a put-over-the-top kind of guy? Like, do you want to give up stuff for Trey Hendrickson of Cincy, or is it specific to Micah?
Well, for me, it's specifically about a guy that can put us over the top. The Green Bay Packers haven't won a championship in 15 years, right? So at a certain point, we need to start focusing on winning championships. And I feel like getting Trey Hendrickson or getting somebody as impactful like a Micah Parsons puts the team over the top. Now, the fact that it would be Micah Parsons changes everything because we're not just talking about a Trey Hendrickson that maybe has 2 good seasons left. You're talking about a guy, a Micah Parsons, that could be an enforcer on the defensive side of football who can go right there with Jordan Love, who is your quarterback and your star on the offensive side.
This would be a deviation from what the Packers have done under this Packer way of draft and develop, which would, again, put it back to, I think that ed policy coming in would want to make a splash, or like Kyle said, he doesn't like lame duck coaches, GMs. He wants to know, and they have 2 years left on their contracts. So Goody might be thinking, I need to do something big, and I got to make sure this team is successful. Otherwise, I'm heading into a year where I have to prove myself, which isn't a spot where the president wants to be, nor myself.
But at what point do we say this is the Packers way? Because we're coming off of an offseason, not this one, but the one before, Josh Jacobs and Xavier McKinney. Everybody said, well, that's not like the Packers to do that. Well, the 1% better of that is are the deals we're talking about, right?
Yeah, but before that, they hadn't done it since 2019, where they got 4 players.
Ben, you're right in your
significance. A trade of this significance would be unheard of in Green Bay. I can't remember one time where the Packers made a trade for a player like this. When they got Reggie White, they signed Reggie White. A trade like this would be significant because the Packers truly value as an organization. Since Ron Wolf was here, right? Since Bob Harlan took over, they valued those draft assets. So this would, like you said, Ben, completely deviate away from what has built the Packers into this model of success.
Evan, we appreciate you joining us here on Kyle Brust and Ortman. I can't wait to give you a big hug and a kiss on the cheek when I see you in person on Friday.
Is he still handsome or beautiful?
Oh, he's still handsome. He knows what I think of him.
It's going to be an interesting couple of days here. I'll tell you that much.
Sure is. Thank you, Evan.
Do you have seating arrangement? Am I at the same table as Kyle?
You are not.
No, he put us in the back.
Yeah, they're in the first corner.
He put you up closer. You know,
Am
he
I-
likes to.
Am I at the same table as Tausch?
All right, goodbye, Evan Cohen.
What about
Kyle
Joshie?
Brust. No, Strofe, just like literally press end on his end. Don't let him
No,
end
I'm
on
enjoying
us.
this.
All right, we'll be
What
back
about-
in 2
am
minutes
I at
live
the
from
same
Potawatomi
table?
Casino Hotel Sportsbook.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 2 windows and get 2 free. No interest for 5 whole years. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect.
Looking to transform your home with stylish furniture and home accessories without breaking the bank? At your local IKEA in Oak Creek, they believe everyone deserves a beautiful and affordable living experience that enhances your everyday life. From comfortable and fashionable sofas and sectionals, to kitchens full of inspiration, to bedrooms designed to help you find your best sleep and relaxation, IKEA's home furnishing combines form and function to fit any lifestyle and budget. Visit IKEA Oak Creek today or explore their collection online at ikea.com/US.
I'm Pat Dunphy of Cannon and Dunphy. You know, every team's goals at the start of the Major League Baseball season are to get to the World Series. But only the best teams achieve those goals. And they do it with a combination of talent, experience, and a dedication to winning. Like a Major League Baseball team, Cannon and Dunphy's law firm has its goals. That's to win for its clients. And we've been doing it for 40 years with a combination of talent, experience, and a dedication to winning. So if you're hurt in an accident and you need help, call Cannon and Dunphy.
This is Kevin Moret from Mentality. Every day is a silent competition, and with testosterone dropping 1% annually, you're fighting an uphill battle. Your colleagues notice when you lose your edge, your partner senses when your confidence wavers, and without addressing low T, you're set up to fail. No willpower can overcome this hormonal deficit. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments have shown a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Don't let low T define you. Reclaim your power at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Northman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Some teammates filling in. We got the Dam Sports Show of Beaver Dam, 4 to 5 on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Corey and Wally are in the building.
They're drafted tonight.
They're drafting. We have the ESPN Wisconsin Fantasy Football Draft at Potawatomi Sportsbook here in the annex where Kyle and I are at. I'm Ben Brust with Kyle Wallace with Strofe running the show.
You could place your bets here. I see somebody who I know placing his bet right now.
Look at that. Look at
that.
that.
I know he's putting more than $10 out there.
Yeah, I mean, anyone is putting more than you, likely. I think there's a $5 min on the bet, too, by the way. I did check that. I tried to do like a $1 crazy parlay, and it's like minimum bet $5. So I had like $2 in credit left, and it didn't let me do it.
Oh.
So good for you to know, because I know you might try and do the $1 Hail Mary.
Yeah, you never know.
Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And, of course, interact on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. Lists more. Now, over this, I would say, last couple weeks, it feels like Jim Rutledge has like a way of wanting to talk about the Brewers. And when he talks about the Brewers, it comes from a place of unhappiness with his Chicago Cubs. I'm sure his tone will change today. He'll be happy and then take more digs at the Brewers, which is, his prerogative. But it became even more apparent to Strofe and I that Jim Rutledge thinks that he has the best opinion at all times, and it's never wrong. So he's been mentioning, some things about us and Kyle and Ben and
Wait a
Strofe.
minute, he said my name?
All I hear out of Jim Rutledge is him talking about us. And we mentioned him, I think, yesterday. We played his audio, and he had the audacity to say that, he should be on our show. If you're talking about me, have the courage to invite him on a show. And you know what? I don't have time for clowns. I'd rather just listen to something, clown-related.
If my name's going to come out of your mouth, then maybe have me on your show. Alex, Ben Brust, Alex bandwagon fans in the KBN crew.
BBF.
Ben's KBN bandwagon. Kyle Strofe, Ben, Mr. Irrelevant. Alex Strofe's Ben Brust. All right, let's hear it from Mr. Irrelevant. Alex Strofe, Alex, Ben Brust, Alex. Alex.
Keep your name out our mouth or have us on the show, Jim.
Yeah.
All you do is talk about us, but I haven't been invited on the show. Huh? You trying to act all tough now because you won 2 games in a doubleheader? You're still 7 back. Enjoy losing and have fun with your magical Cubs.
That bald head scallywag Rutledge. Keep our names out your mouth.
Yeah, we're going to Will Smith his.
dude, why does he obsessed with us so much?
It's hard for me to put into words. So I figured that was the best way of having him on. We just had him on. We had him talk about us like he talks about us all the time.
I wouldn't dare waste KBN's time having Jim Rutledge on our show. I wouldn't dare waste
Strofe, your name was mentioned a lot in the in the montage you put together.
Rent-free.
So what was he talking about yesterday? What is it that he could possibly say that we said yesterday that made him continue to go off?
He's just really insecure and upset. That's all.
Insecure and upset? I mean, I guess when your baseball team is floundering in the sense of they have
Strofe,
to
you need to bring a little more heat. I mean, you're the man who put together this montage. Your name was mentioned in it, and you're just calling him insecure? You don't have anything else to say? Or
What else am I supposed to say? I can't fix his insecurities for him.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I listened to some clips where he said our names 100 times. He didn't really say anything. He's just complaining about Brewers fans. I don't know. Host a show in Wisconsin and talk about how Brewers fans are jealous of their crappy manager.
We're mad about Craig Counsell.
Yeah, we're really upset about
which makes us lift up Pat Murphy.
Yeah. We actually just don't celebrate greatness around here. We only do it out of spite, apparently. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Poor Jim Rutledge. He has to live in this state of Wisconsin where every team that he looks left and looks right at is better than the teams that he cheers for. That has to be agonizing in every single sport. And the only sport he probably likes, a Wisconsin sports team, is probably the Badgers, and the Badgers suck now in football.
I want to know if they've done a study of Chicago sports fans of life expectancy based off of the fandom.
I'd be dead by 40.
You would, for real.
I'd
no
be
lie.
dead by 40. Heart attack at 40. I'm being honest.
Drops dead due to time management, timeout issues from coach.
Yeah, no, heartbreak. That's all it is. That's all the Cubs give you is a lot of
No
heartbreak.
4,000-yard quarterback in their entire franchise
Ever.
history.
Could
you imagine watching that?
You know how hard it is to not have a 4,000-yard quarterback ever in your franchise history? You've been around for this long. The quarterback, the Bucks, my goodness. The Packers had that I talked about, everybody got mad about before.
Mikowski?
Yeah, Don. Yeah.
The Magic Man was second in MVP voting behind Joe Montana.
I think Don almost threw for 4,000 yards back then.
I think it was 4,500 yards.
And the Bears still haven't had one? I mean, come on. That's pretty pathetic. So, yeah, if I was a Bears fan, I would be upset. If I was a Bulls fan, I would be upset. I mean, Bulls fans in the 90s, fantastic, but not now. Not now. It's been straight up misery they've had to live through.
Little quick research here. In 1989, Don the Magic Man Mikowski, 4,318 yards in a 16-game season.
The Bears haven't combined quarterbacks to throw for that in a season. It's terrible.
So someone should do a study down there.
Man, let them all rot.
We have to. Should we get to over under next? Actually, I want to hear from Kyle because you have some thoughts on Matthew Golden.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll get to over under at 3:30. We're gonna do a special over under because it's another wedding ask for me. I love over under, so I wanted to play it one last time before I'm out for a week and a half.
Yeah, before you're a new man and when you come back.
So we'll
hopefully you're smarter.
We'll hear from Jim Rutledge on the way out here, and then we're gonna hear from Kyle Wallace on Matthew Golden. Kyle, Bruston Nortman live from Potawatomi Casino Hotel. We're back next.
If my name's going to come out of your mouth, then maybe have me on your show. Alex, Ben Brust, Alex bandwagon fans in the KBN crew.
BBF.
Ben's KBN bandwagon. Kyle Strofe, Ben, Mr. Irrelevant. Alex Strofe's Ben Brust. All right, let's hear from Mr. Irrelevant. Alex Strofe, Alex, Ben Brust, Alex. Alex.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
What are you going to do with the video?
It was going to be on Snapchat if I got the pick right.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Delays on southbound 41 starting from just south of Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound slowing from Watertown Plank Road up past Capitol. Southbound 43, we've got a little pocket of heavy traffic from just before Good Hope Road down towards Bender. And then back on the road, back on the brakes from just south of Hampton all the way down past Capitol Drive to about Locust. And again through the Marquette interchange over the high-rise bridge. Northbound, you're seeing delays right around North Avenue all the way up towards Burleigh. Traffic is brought to you by Dick & Schrauf Heating and Cooling, now hiring HVAC installers and service technicians. Join a winning team, positive culture that sets them apart. Apply today at dickandschrauf.com. And check out the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, mostly clear, a low of 65. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 76. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
On this show, it's always football season.
As a young player, what you're trying to do is you're trying to stack success. And you're trying to stack that because that gives you more opportunities to get more opportunities. And he earned that.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
This is what we're talking about. And then you get the injury report, and you just can't catch a break. And that same thing is happening on steroids to Lloyd.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Step right up and gaze into my crystal ball. I see flashing lights, spinning reels, and a big win. This August, you have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
It's Debbie Lazaga for Comfort Awnings. This summer, I'm getting relief from the hot sun whenever I need it with my motorized retractable awning from Comfort Awnings. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors all summer long. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive $200 off all awnings and screens. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance can help protect your dream home for whatever comes next. You can live in your own oasis or your own clubhouse. Whatever you choose, get the right coverage. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Soak up summer days at the ballpark while they're still here. Be here when the Brewers host the Giants, August 22nd through the 24th. Lead off the weekend with Stranger Things theme night arriving Friday the 22nd. From there, collect a legendary Bob Uecker Golf Umbrella giveaway for the first 25,000 fans on Saturday the 23rd. And if this series couldn't get any better, it's the return of Willie Adames to American Family Field. Get your seats today at brewers.com/tickets.
Milwaukee baseball was born in the Emerald City, but any ties to the Pacific Northwest were cut loose decades ago. Pella has an interesting history as well. Born in Pella, Iowa, but their century-long history of crafting quality windows and doors there continues to this day. Designed with innovation and rigorously tested for quality and performance, get long-term energy savings and durability that lasts for years at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Order by August 31st and get 0% interest for up to 5 years. Visit PellaWI.com today.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna
Looking for the Brewers fan experience of a lifetime? American Family Insurance is here to make it happen. Enter the Super Fan Tailgate Sweepstakes for your chance to win a pregame tailgate party for you and not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5. Yes, 5 of your friends, complete with a private chef and DJ. You'll also score field level tickets, hotel stays, exclusive Brewers merch, and Christian Yelich memorabilia. Don't miss out, KBN Nation. Enter now at amfam.com/Brewers. That is amfam.com/Brewers. amfam.com/Brewers. No purchase is necessary and enter by 11:59 p.m. Central Time on August 25th, 2025. See official rules at amfam.com/Brewers. And if you are looking for homeowners insurance or car insurance, simply go to amfam.com today to get a quote instantly or find an agent near you.
Appleman in the Orchard is chiming in, not from the Carbless Talk and Text line, but in person as he's getting ready to draft at the fantasy football draft for ESPN Wisconsin.
He didn't bring us the slab, the apple slab. He didn't bring us the
get on Appleman. I'm sure he'll have a package ready when we stop out of the Orchard when we get back from our honeymoon.
I'm salivating about that, man. It's so good.
He chimes in with, he knew when my fiance and I went to the apple orchard that he knew that she was the one.
How so? What happened? How did he know?
I guess I gave her my credit card and she just ran around and bought some stuff.
Oh, that's how you know it's the one. She ain't afraid to spend your money.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lifetime of that.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe run the show. You can get us on the Carbless Talk and Text line at 800-990-3776. But Kyle wants to talk about Matthew Golden.
Yeah, listen. I've been telling y'all, I'm all about the golden boy, the golden child. It's going to be a golden season for Matthew Golden. And every time, anytime I see him do something or I hear people talk about him, I get extremely excited. Whether it was with Matthew Golden, what was that, against the Colts last week in practice, cooking defensive backs,
or whether the one-on-ones, or a slant in preseason game number 1.
Catching it with his hands, or if it's Keyshawn Nixon talking about how good the young bull is and MG he calls him. I'm so excited about Matthew Golden. You know what, Ben? I'm more excited for Matthew Golden than I am your wedding on this Friday. That shows you the level of excitement that I have for Mr. Matthew Golden himself. If Matthew Golden said, Kyle, I want you to come kick it with me in Green Bay, I say, bro,
Bumps Ben
wedding. I'm good. Ben, I'm sorry. But I'm going up there. I'm going to kick with my boy MG. He's a star in waiting, man. He is a star in waiting. They didn't even have him playing a preseason game on Saturday.
Strofe, you there?
Good.
I'm here, yes.
I have a weird proclamation to make.
Okay.
At the start of all this, when we were discussing Kyle, Brad, and Strofe coming to the wedding, I didn't actually have you ending up as the one that I'm most excited to have at my wedding.
Oh, wow, wait.
Until today.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Because you have shown commitment to wanting to see the song list. No, you're going to stay until the last song. You're going to have a good time. You're going to enjoy the open bar. You've shown a genuine excitement.
Oh.
Kyle can be bought by fandom and Matthew Golden. Brad is definitely going to have a bedtime that probably is when the dance floor starts. And
he'll be
you're
out of
fully
there by 10
committed.
o'clock. Yeah, he'll be out of
So
there.
I would like to apologize to you because I've realized that Kyle Wallace isn't really a friend.
Brad wait a
Brad.
minute. You knew that already. You knew that. We're teammates.
It's funny you say that, Ben.
Strofe's the man.
I also have a proclamation to make.
Oh, wow.
It is clear
Jump
to
ship.
me that you
Jump
are
ship.
It is clear to me that you are finally, despite all the past months of issues and arguments and disagreements and calling me a beggar, you are finally seeing clear, which leads me to say, I think you're ready to get married, Benny. Congratulations.
You just pulled a Ben Bruss. You made you being the one that is on the top of my list of KBN is the reason why I'm ready to get married.
But also, just in all seriousness, I'm shocked it's taken you this long because when has Alex Strofe ever backed down from a party?
That's the thing. He doesn't care about your wedding. He cares more about the fact that he's going to have free food, open bar, a good time. He just wants to have a good time.
But also, obviously, as much as we make fun of each other, I do love Benny. I love working with Benny. I love him as a human being. I've gotten to know his fiance very well. She's an awesome lady. We cannot overstate that enough. I don't know how she ended up with Ben Bruss, but good on him.
That's true.
She rocks. So I'm very excited to celebrate those two. It's going to be a great night.
As we had Evan Cohen on of Unsportsmanlike, if you've missed any of our show, go back to the ESPN Wisconsin app or YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee or at ESPN Madison to watch. The aforementioned Josh DiMaggio chimes in.
Hey, Josh, what's happening? Too bad he won't be able to talk to me.
Based off what you guys have been saying on the show, sounds like I would have been a perfect guest for this wedding. Just what the attendees group needed.
He would have been a perfect guest.
He would have stayed till the end. He would have boogied. He would have danced.
He would have spent some money on you.
But again, it's not about the money now. Now I'm starting to think when I was thinking about getting married, I was like, who are the people that are most important, and I missed out on Josh, and I would trade Josh for Kyle Wallace and Brad Nortman right now based off their level of commitments.
Well, it's too late now. Baby girl's already gotten her dress, so.
Yes, to the KBN Sports Desk.
Sources tell me Josh DiMaggio's birthday party the same night as Ben Brust's wedding.
Wow! Now that is a way to get back at somebody, Josh. I like your style.
How is that getting back at
well,
me?
it's bumps your wedding. I'm having my birthday party anyways. I wouldn't have been able to go because I'm throwing a bigger and better party. Now I may not agree with that, but that's the way he feels. I like that. He doesn't. He gets even. That's what he does. He doesn't back down. He gets even.
I have a feeling that Josh at his birthday party won't be thinking about me, and at my wedding I won't be thinking about him.
I think they're going to be. You know how you throw darts.
And that's not a slight.
You know how you have like a dartboard. You play darts. There's going to be your face on it. Everybody's going to be throwing darts
in
at
the
your face.
bathroom. There's going to be a face
right
that they're
there.
going to pee on.
Or the towel or the toilet paper is a Ben Brust face toilet paper.
All right, thanks. You're proving my point.
No, I mean, I
called you a foxhole guy no less than like 2 weeks ago, and you are Stroph's becoming my foxhole guy, even though we're going to die quickly.
You won't survive.
We won't survive. I'd rather go down with people that care about me.
Don't you want a foxhole guy that keeps it real with you, Ben? We all know you did Tausch and Josh bogus. We all understand that. One of them made you, and one helped prop you up, and you just kicked them to the curb, and you just let little old me and skinny old Stroph into the wedding door.
It's the timing right now. We're 2 days before the wedding, and you're making this proclamation about. We're all making proclamations right now, and you're doing it right now of things I already know that I'm feeling in my heart.
Listen, it is what it is. The day is coming. You made your decision. You got to stand on it. But we can still kind of shame you for it, like Evan did.
All right. Well, thanks for making me feel bad before my wedding.
I mean, and the thing is Stroff is still desperate. So I don't think Stroff is the one you. How are you desperate? Dude, when he didn't give you the letter, like when I came in and said, I just got a letter and it's from Benny Brust to go to his wedding, and then
we just got a letter, we just got a letter, we just got a letter, it's from Benny Brust. The origin of my song creation, by the way.
The interesting thing, though, Strophus says we, and you didn't get one.
You did not get one.
Yeah,
it was
but
me, and it was Brad. You weren't part of the we.
I knew he was doing a bit the whole time.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Stroff, don't sit here and act like that. Stroff,
I had inside sources the whole time.
Stroff, the rest of that show,
Kyle,
we couldn't.
It was pouty, Stroff.
You were so
Stroff.
sad. You were so upset.
Guys, we're doing entertainment.
You can't
here.
fake it.
Sometimes I'm an actor.
No.
You're off
we
the
know
camera.
when you're an
what
actor,
do you mean?
brother. We know when you're an actor.
Why would you be acting when you're off the camera? Please explain to me why you would be acting if you're off the camera. You were mopey. You were sad.
Baby. Theater of the mind.
Theater mind, my behind, so soft. I didn't get invited to the wedding. I don't know. He went home and told his girlfriend. I just don't understand. I thought me and Ben were cooler than this.
She
had to listen to you complain.
How's that nice friend of yours doing? That handsome, unathletic fellow. I really liked him.
Who said that?
JD and Fonte.
I'm assuming he's talking about Alex, huh?
It said unathletic.
Unathletic.
When I see that word, I think of Stroff.
That's the only person I think of. It's just the handsome threw me off.
Yeah, the handsome did throw me off. So take that as a win, Stroff. The compliment sandwich.
That was AJ in Baltimore because he said I'm the perfect wedding attendee because I'm going to get your old aunt talking about me and she's going to ask about me at Thanksgiving.
Wow.
We're going to do over-under next, and then we do have to discuss something that Stroff is not going to execute well. Bo Ryan's coming to the wedding. Remember, we have a bit for Stroff
we got to talk
do.
about this.
He's getting nervous.
Yeah, he's not going to execute. Over-under special edition on a Wednesday at 3:30 here. Let's go with caller 6, caller 9. Appleman, you're in front of me. You can dial up and be caller 9. You're just going to have to beat the callers.
It's meant to be. He has the 9.
Number 9, 800-990-3776. Caller 6 and caller 9 for over-under. Stroph's going to give a category. You're allowed to say you believe in Kyle and Ben are going to go over, or you believe Kyle and Ben are going to go under. Caller 9 is going to be stuck on the other side. So caller 6, you get the choice. Stroph's got the category. Kyle and I team up. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. A special edition of Over Under next on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, live from Potawatomi Casino Hotel.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Brad.
Kyle.
I know.
Kyle.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Delays on southbound 41 starting from just south of Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound slowing from Watertown Plank Road up past Capitol. Southbound 43, we've got a little pocket of heavy traffic from just before Good Hope Road down towards Bender. And then back on the road, back on the brakes from just south of Hampton all the way down past Capitol Drive to about Locust. And again through the Marquette interchange over the high-rise bridge. Northbound, you're seeing delays right around North Avenue all the way up towards Burleigh. Traffic is brought to you by Dick & Schrauf Heating and Cooling, now hiring HVAC installers and service technicians. Join a winning team, positive culture that sets them apart. Apply today at dickandschrauf.com. And check out the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, mostly clear, a low of 65. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 76. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Summer is here, and your taste buds deserve the best. Carbless is perfect for the pool, the lake, or hanging out by the fire. Full of flavor with 0 sugars, only 100 calories, and made with premium spirits. Don't just settle for something overly carbonated and those flavorless seltzers. Carbless has full flavor with every sip, not just a hint. So when you're ready to take a drink and ready to chill, Carbless is clean, crisp, and won't leave you feeling bloated. Find your bliss today at drinkcarbless.com.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kesslers nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
August is the final month of the summer savings event at Cunis, and the best deals just got hotter. Don't miss the final weeks of this exclusive event at nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and the new Cunis Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. We've refreshed new vehicle savings and incentives on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. And check your local dealer website for a new set of 10 pre-owned super specials. With fall and winter on the horizon, check out our service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek. And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield. We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials. And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear Lifetime Powertrain Warranty, included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases. Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Get outside and enjoy the summer savings event at Cunis. Start your search online at CunisMilwaukee.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Live from Potawatomi Sportsbook, it's Kyle Brust and Nortman. No Nortman, Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace with Strophy running the show. It's going to be a great ESPN Wisconsin fantasy football draft we got going on here.
And I haven't planned for the draft at all.
Well, this will be your test run.
It will be. I'll get it ready because, I'm pretty good at this.
Kyle, I'm going to smoke you in this league.
I mean, as Ben, I'm pretty good. Ben, am I not?
Kyle's pretty solid.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I don't think that's the case.
Kyle's pretty solid. You can take my word for it. I've been in the league with him for a while, and it's big money, and he's put a lot of effort. It's just big money, so he gets a little scared of that portion of it.
Yeah, only one person can win, and it hasn't been me. Even though I did, but
we'll not get.
Come on! No, I'm just kidding.
Time now for a special edition over under.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over Under on Kyle, Brust, and Nordman.
Over Under time on a Wednesday edition of Over Under. Ben wanted a couple things before he got married, and me and Kyle, being the good fellas we are, we have obliged to this one. Unlike resetting his record on Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Not happening.
Over Under on a Wednesday. Caller 6 today was Mitch in Stoughton. Mitch, not a believer. He is on the under.
Come on now.
Caller 9, Jack in Helensville. Helensville or Helenville? What did we decide?
I looked it up last time. Either one works.
I think it was singular.
I think it was singular as well.
Either one works. I don't think that's how that works.
It does today.
Regardless, Jack is on the over, not by choice, but by assignment. All right, fellas, today's topic. I am looking for the last 10 quarterbacks that were drafted number 1 overall in the NFL draft. I have the over-under at 8.5. Last 10 quarterbacks drafted number 1 overall in the NFL draft. Over-under is 8.5. Who will our final answerer be?
This is going to be Kyle. This isn't a forte of mine.
All right, Kyle, here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Cam Ward.
Yes, that was this year.
Final answer, obviously.
Final answer. I would say
who I know there was the one before the Bears traded up.
Oh yeah. What about we got to get Caleb Williams?
Oh, okay, Caleb. Final.
Yep, that was last year.
I guess.
Final answer.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Jared Goff. Final answer.
That's correct. He's number 8 on this list, though.
What year was that?
That
2016?
was 2016. Yes.
Goodness gracious, I'm going team by team. Detroit doesn't have anybody. Minnesota doesn't have anybody. New England didn't draft anybody. Goodness gracious, this is tough. Josh Allen didn't go number 1. Pat Mahomes didn't go number 1. Joe Burrow, final answer.
Yeah, interesting approach by you, but Joe Burrow, number 5 on this list, 2020.
Yeah, because there's a lot of teams that.
2 minutes.
C.J. Stroud didn't go number 1.
But who help me? Who went when the Bears traded up for Trubisky?
When the Bears traded up for Trubisky, because that was a Deshaun Watson draft, so I can't. You're asking me a question. I'm trying to go through.
Patrick Mahomes.
He wasn't number
Trubisky.
1.
No, I know he was later in that draft. Oh my God!
Oh, Trevor Lawrence. Final answer.
No, that wasn't the year, was it?
Different draft, but correct answer nonetheless.
Trevor Lawrence.
Final
answer.
2021. He is number 4 on this list. So you have 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8.
The kid that was with 49ers, he didn't go number 1.
Brock Purdy is Mr. Irrelevant.
No, it was the kid Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. He was a number 3 overall pick.
Yeah. The problem is I'm trying to go through all the teams in my head.
It's a weird approach by you.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't think of the starting quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Go year by year.
The year by year means nothing to me. You're slowing me down here, man. The Browns drafted Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield final
Baker
answer?
final.
2018. He's number 7 on this list.
Okay, Steelers they didn't do it. Buffalo. Tennessee, Indianapolis. No, they didn't draft Richardson number 1 either. Indianapolis, Tennessee.
Is Andrew Luck on this list?
No, Andrew Luck will be 2012. I think that might be too far because Goff was number 8.
Goff
30 seconds.
Who was 13? We can try Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck, final answer.
Last name on this list, number 10.
How many do we have?
We have 7. We have 3 guesses.
You need 2 more.
Seattle. Name the teams in different divisions.
Oh, man. Seattle, Arizona.
10.
Kyler Murray, final
9.
answer.
8.
Yep, number 6.
Yeah.
7.
Oh,
we need one more.
We need one more. Keep going.
5. 4.
C.J. Stroud,
3,
final answer. I don't know.
2. 1.
Say another one.
Dang.
Did I miss the one that I was?
Kick yourself. What a weird approach by Kyle.
Well, because I couldn't. I'm
Go
thirsty.
year by year. That was a weird approach.
I can't think of the year.
I'm thirsty.
I'm dehydrated.
Right,
I can't think straight.
2025 was Cam Ward to the Titans. 2024 was Caleb Williams to the Bears. How did the Bears get that pick?
Freak freaking Bryce Young.
Oh, Bryce Young. See, I didn't get to the Panthers. That's why.
Yeah, Bryce,
I didn't get to the
Bryce
NFC
Young was
South.
number 3 on this list, and then you missed number 9. But Bryce Young would have gotten you the win.
What team was number 9?
Tampa Bay.
Oh, was it Josh Freeman? He wasn't number 1.
No, he wasn't number 1. Later than that.
Who did they?
This guy replaced Josh Freeman.
Oh, Jameis Winston.
Correct.
I wouldn't have gotten Jameis. I would have forgot. I'm mad about Bryce Young because
I would have got Jameis.
We had to get 9 out of 10. That's tough.
I thought you would have been able to work your way back in drafts. That's just how my brain works. So I would have gone, oh, okay.
I don't know what year these kids. I mean, I do know, but I don't know what year these kids are drafted. I needed teams. I couldn't think of I didn't do the NFC South. Oh, we would have got it, Ben. Dang, Bryce so tiny behind.
Well, Mitch and Stoughton was proven to be correct.
I mean, 8.5 is that's 90%.
No, we don't complain. We don't complain.
Yeah, you missed Bryce Young. You would have gotten it with Bryce Young. That's on you.
Duh.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You were cooking, so I didn't want to get in the way. The only thing that we should have done is when we had what was Bryce Young, 3rd on the list there, Strofe? So it was really recent.
Correct.
We could have gotten the most recent one. Damn.
Because every year a quarterback isn't taken number 1. That's why I didn't want to do years. I want to do teams. Because I go through all the teams in my head, but there's a lot of pressure.
There's 32 teams.
Yeah, I can count the 32 quickly.
You know, I can count too quickly as well.
I don't know, Ben.
5.
I'm a
1, 2,
loser.
3, 4, 5 years, 60 months, 0% interest from Gina Della from Pella and the wonderful team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Go to 855 Pella WI or visit PellaWI.com. Every piece is specifically constructed for you in your home, always designed with innovation. They are always creating the best new products in the market, so you can have that happen with your home. My first floor was done by Gina and Joe Franco and the entire team. They worked on my home. The cost of my home has gone up. The cost of my energy bill has gone down, and the beauty of my home has 100 million% gone up with the old windows that I had from like 1940. So if you're looking to upgrade your home and get great interest offers like 0% for 5 years, not getting any better than that, and work with Pella, who's been in the business for almost 100 years now. They've been through everything, so trust someone that's been through the ups and the downs of every economy across this entire country. They are the best. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. PellaWI.com. Get your consultation and book by August 31st, and you will get 0% for 5 years. Alex Strofe's in a predicament. He's getting soft on us. We'll tell you what happens next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Here's the worst thing that happened about Brad Nortman producing Kyle Bruston Nortman, and is Kyle, you know what's going to happen? He's going to have so much like softness in his heart for producers.
I lost the guy.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the antics.
You know how many people pick their nose and then put it in their pocket?
No,
I guarantee
Chewy,
I'm
get
not
out of
alone.
here. You're telling me you pick your nose and put it in your
Not
pocket?
anymore, but I used to.
All the action.
As I watch this Brewers team, any given day,
any guy can deliver.
I had no idea that the
lineup was going to be something that they could hang their hat on.
The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Gabe Neitzel.
Clearly, you're starting Joe Flacco because you're going to convince yourself, much like you were 2 years ago when Flacco came in and saved your season, that you think you have a good enough roster to be a playoff team. Well, you know what playoff teams don't do? Carry 4 quarterbacks on the roster. Tell me what you actually think you are. If you're a team that's carrying 4 quarterbacks, to me, that is a team in transition, trying to figure out what they are, trying to figure out what that position is, and you just don't want to give up on any of the 4 guys that you have. And that's, to me, what the Browns are, despite them going, oh, we're going to start Joe Flacco. We think we can win some games, and that way Myles Garrett will be happy, and we can actually get to the postseason, which was some of the issues he had when he asked for a trade earlier this offseason. So the Browns just need to decide what they are. And if you carry 4 quarterbacks, to me, that's telling me that you are not a playoff team. You are not a serious contender.
Your fantasy draft is here. The Smack Talk is starting, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Grand slams and walk-offs. If you haven't jumped on the bandwagon by now, what are you waiting for? Siding Unlimited is Milwaukee's very own national champions. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows? Our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
These days, it feels like there's advice for everything. Cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can help you break through the noise. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off the first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Whether you're headed to the ballpark or gearing up for kickoff,
roll up in a ride that's game day ready.
At Tsunami Express Car Wash, you'll get unlimited washes for less than $1 a day, plus fast lane access, free vacuums, and detailing tools included in every visit. With locations across Milwaukee, Waukesha, Greenfield, Oak Creek, New Berlin, and Mount Pleasant, there's always a Tsunami near you. Visit TsunamiExpress.com to sign up and score big all season long. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
All right, Strofe, you're annoying the hell out of me.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, my gosh.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace. Yes, I'm getting married Friday.
Congratulations. Are you gonna start crying? Oh, my God.
Right now?
I can see he's getting emotional.
I just want to acknowledge something. The city of Madison, Wisconsin, Benny, means obviously a whole lot to you. It's where you played your college ball. It's where you made your name. It's where you started your professional career as a radio host. This is the final segment. You will talk to Madison, Wisconsin as a single man. It's the last time.
Wow. That actually hits me kind of deep, Strofe.
Yeah. Life is going to change, man.
November 2017.
Oh, he's about to cry. Oh, my God.
God, let him go, Kyle. Let him go.
Yeah. November 2017, I showed up as an idiot. I still am an idiot. But to 100.5 ESPN Madison specifically, I love you. Just like I love my lovely bride-to-be. And you mentioned, Strofe, where my name was made. The University of Wisconsin. Bo Ryan was the head coach of the Wisconsin Badgers when I played. He will be at the wedding. And Strofe's not going to follow through on what I need him to do. I'm not emotional right now. I'm mad at Strofe.
Are you mad at me?
Strofe is supposed to record an interaction with Bo Ryan at the wedding. He is supposed to record this. I'll get permission from Bo later to play it once he figures out what's going on. Strofe is going to ask, as a lifelong Badger fan who loved Bo Ryan and the Badgers growing up, how do you know the groom? And he's getting nervous because he doesn't think he can execute, because if he starts asking him questions like, oh, how do you know the groom or the bride? So Strofe doesn't think he can carry a conversation making stuff up. And, like, you got to put yourself in character.
No,
I need you to channel.
It's not even
hang
that
on.
that I'm worried about.
Stay with me, Strofe. I need you to think about this. There was a time in place where I had to go on a date with a blow-up doll.
Oh,
yes.
And I had to be in character, and I couldn't break. I was feeding the blow-up doll food that they couldn't eat, spilling water all over, putting a napkin in Judy's
it's a
shirt.
Real human, they.
So, Judy, I had to be locked in. There was people outside in the patio. They were looking at us, and I never broke character.
This is a man who's getting married in 2 days, by the way. That's who's talking.
He's a better man now.
You can't break character. You got to get Bo Ryan.
So let's just walk through it together. So here's what I'm thinking. So you have strategically sat our table, me and Kyle's table, and Brad's. Right,
cocktail hour.
Right next to the bar. Okay, so I view the opportunity, and maybe it's during cocktail hour. You might be right. Get it out of the way early. But I need to find the opening where Bo is going to the bar, and I need to either get in front of him or behind him. And at some point, I need to start small talk, like, wow, what a beautiful venue. Or what a beautiful ceremony, right? Things like that.
No, you could just be like, hey, who are you? Like you can just be you.
I'm going to do that.
You don't even need to hey, what's going on? Who are you?
I need a quick in, and then I need to click record on my recorder that will be in my pocket, in my suit pocket. Okay? And then I am going to say, hi, I'm Alex. It's really nice to meet you. How do you know the couple?
Yeah.
And then he will likely answer with some form of, I'm the old ball coach. And I would say, that's terrific. What did you coach?
Yeah, baseball. What's the old ball coach?
Yeah, what'd you coach? Did you coach Elizabeth? And then, like high school coach? And then, even though I will probably crumble because I'm talking to a freaking Hall of Famer. But anyway, we'll get to that.
No, get the crumbling out of your head.
So,
you can go up to Bo Ryan and do this.
So
he won't ever see you
But I
again.
need a cover. So we've decided I am a cousin of the bride, correct?
Yes, cousin of the bride.
So does that make me from St. Louis, Missouri?
You don't have to be from St. Louis because you're a cousin.
Yeah.
I told my cousin from Mississippi.
I can't be from Wisconsin, though, because I would obviously know who Bo Ryan is then.
Be from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Where's another place you're familiar with?
Yes.
Charlotte, North Carolina, I'm familiar with. Or San Diego, California. These are cities like I could actually get away with saying I'm from.
Perfect.
There you go.
Okay.
What street do you live on?
22nd. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's not going to ask me that.
What if Bo says Charlotte? I go there all the time. My daughter lives there.
What's your favorite spot?
Okay. I got to do some research on my cover.
Come on, man. You're going to blow this.
Be prepared.
Can I make up a name?
Yes.
Of your own name?
Yeah.
No, you can't make up your name because everybody's going to be calling you Strofe. Or I guess you say Alex.
No, what if I say I'm Burke, though? Like I'm Burke Strofe.
Okay.
Sure, Burke.
You can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, like just you're overthinking everything.
So then we get out of the cocktail line. Hopefully that's the end of the conversation because, Benny, if this thing goes for 40 minutes, I'm going to blow it.
40 minutes?
Well,
Bo ain't talking to you for 40 minutes.
Here's the thing, though.
You
Benny
got
told me
3.
Benny told me he's a talker.
Oh, so he'll talk to him for like 5 to 10 minutes?
Especially if he thinks that somebody may not know who he is. He's going to want to let him know, like, oh, yeah, Frank over there, I made him,
Well, you say Frank. Who's Frank?
I'm not a big sports fan. Who's
But
Frank?
you can't say Charlotte then.
Oh, true. I can't say Charlotte.
You're not a big sports fan.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I was there for
you
Say you're into chess.
What? You're telling me I was in the same city as that tall guy?
Was he? So
when he was on the Hornets?
Wait, wasn't did Michael Jordan play for the Hornets too, or what was that? He did something.
Kyle, you already sound better than this than Stroh.
I've been in the same room as Bo a few times, but you think
he's not going to know you.
He doesn't
chance?
remember.
Zero.
Yeah, negative percent chance.
All right, I'm ready.
No, you're not.
I'm ready.
Kyle, is he ready?
No,
I'm gonna have a few cocktails prior, little liquid courage.
Oh gosh.
And then I'm going to record the interaction. I promise I won't forget. And even if it blows up in my face, we'll play it next week.
Do you plan on telling Bo at some point?
No, Ben said he'd do it.
I'm going to do it.
After.
Yes. And AJ in the Berg chimes in, Strofe, do not bleep
He's
up
in
this
Baltimore.
interaction.
This is the second time you screwed up AJ.
This is going to create the best content for next week. Don't screw it up.
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't.
I'm voting he screws it up.
I don't think I will.
Oh.
I think I got this.
One thing about Stroofy/Strophy.
Stop calling me
slash Burke.
Listen, I don't even know your name anymore because on Friday I don't know what to call you.
People text in and call him Trofe.
or the clown guy. Listen, at the end of the day, I believe in you. I think you'll come through. I think you'll come through.
I think
you'll find a way, man.
You'll
find a way.
I'll come through.
But the thing that sucks for you is that you'll never be able to say I really met Bo Ryan because Bo won't remember. He'll always remember you as Burke or that skinny guy.
That's okay. I actually need somebody to sneakily take a picture, though.
You have a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but this is for us. My girlfriend doesn't know about this.
Why doesn't she
So what
know
if she
about
walks
this?
up to you and say, Alex, leave this old man alone?
I'll tell her on Friday.
I'll sneak. I'll try to see. If I
I'm
can
trying
sneak
to
up
minimize the opportunity for other people to screw this up.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody comes to take a picture of you, he'll be like, "Why? What's going on?" Should I come up and say, "Hey, Bo, can I take a picture with you?"
Kyle, you can be a part of this too.
Ah.
Hey, what's your name? And then throw a crack
say,
though.
Hey, what's your name? Who are you? I think we're sitting at the same table, actually. You a friend of the bride as well?
Stroh, if you pull this off, I will be so happy.
Pull it off.
You need to pull this off.
I'll pull it off.
No, I believe you're going to pull it off. I can't wait to. I mean, see, listen. So do I introduce myself to Bo? Cause listen, I'm not part of the gimmick. Bo needs to know me. Okay?
Why does Bo need to know you?
Because I'm me. And Bo Ryan, he made a difference in my life. Unlike Stroh, I would never trick Bo Ryan. Unlike Stroh, I would never trick Bo Ryan. I would never play games with Bo Ryan. So I'm
Stroh's just committed to content.
Yeah, so I
more
care
than
about this show more than you with your name on it.
Yep.
Got it.
Kyle cares more about his image than actually helping this show.
Yeah, Bo seems like he can get angry. He says some words.
He's not going to get angry at
He's not getting angry at the wedding. What's wrong with you?
He's not coaching the wedding.
I hope he snap on Stroh for not knowing who he is.
Stop calling
He's
me
not.
What?
He's not going to snap on Trof or Strof or Strouf or whatever you're calling him. The more you say stop, the more Kyle's going to do it, dude.
Come on,
you know
Stroofy.
this. Uh-oh, you shut him down.
Oh, here you go. Let me stop because I got to work with them tomorrow, and I don't want to do
And all next week without me to intermediate.
yeah.
And when Brad Nortman's back, Brad's not going to step into any controversy.
I think I'm coming down with something. I might miss work tomorrow.
Oh, shocker. You've taken 2 sick days in 2 weeks as the guy who claimed not to be the sick day guy.
It will be on par for you, Stroh.
I'm not a sick day guy, but boy.
No, you're a sick
I've been
you're a
going
sick
through
day
it.
guy.
I've been going through it.
We get 5 of them. You've taken half. So
AJ in the Berg.
No, we do not.
AJ in Baltimore. Drop one of those. You coached? I used to coach my nephew's flag football. We were pretty good. I know the struggles.
That's a terrific idea. That is a
AJ in
horrific
Baltimore.
idea.
That is fantastic. It is. So you got to do that.
I should tell him I coach youth basketball. We took 4th place last year.
You coach basketball? Me too.
You guys are going to be so alike.
I coach 4th grade boys.
Tell him you run like a fast break offense. I don't believe in like
slowing
possessions and
this
up
is
tempo.
good.
We turn the ball over a lot, but we shoot a lot of threes. And actually, we love taking tough 2-point jump shots. Because we believe it actually is against because Bo would we'd always force teams to take 2-point jump shots.
Yeah.
With a hand in the face, be like. We love 2-point jump shots. It's how we make our bread and butter on the basketball court.
You think it'd be too obvious to say, yeah, being from Charlotte, I really love Duke, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be too obvious. That'd be too obvious.
What do you mean too obvious? You're from Charlotte. Like, oh, he says I coached at Wisconsin. I say, oh, okay.
They're
don't
Durham,
know much.
I mean, I guess that's kind of close.
That's not too far.
All right. Well, Jim Rutledge is over there getting ready for Jim, Matt, and Molly here at Potawatomi Sportsbook. So you're going to have him next in Madison. So in 20 seconds here, I want you to listen in to something Stroh put together because he just gets mad and thinks he should be on every platform possible. So without further ado, I want you to listen to Jim Rutledge complain and whine like he does best.
Always. That's all he does, Jim. That's all you do is complain and whine, Jim.
We're back in 2 minutes.
If my name's going to come out of your mouth, then maybe have me on your show. Alex, Ben Brust, Alex bandwagon fans in the KBN crew.
BBF.
Ben's KBN bandwagon. Kyle Stroh, Ben, Mr. Irrelevant. Alex Stroh's Ben Brust. All right, let's hear from Mr. Irrelevant. Alex Stroh, Alex, Ben Brust, Alex. Alex.
Delays on southbound 41 starting from just south of Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound slowing from Watertown Plank Road up past Capitol. Southbound 43, we've got a little pocket of heavy traffic from just before Good Hope Road down towards Bender. And then back on the road, back on the brakes from just south of Hampton all the way down past Capitol Drive to about Locust. And again through the Marquette interchange over the high-rise bridge. Northbound, you're seeing delays right around North Avenue all the way up towards Burleigh. Traffic is brought to you by Dick & Schrauf Heating and Cooling, now hiring HVAC installers and service technicians. Join a winning team, positive culture that sets them apart. Apply today at dickandschrauf.com. And check out the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, mostly clear, a low of 65. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 76.